So I was interning at this high-end history museum, right? And look, I've been a total history nerd since I was like 6 years old. My absolute obsession is the American Revolutionary War. Last Tuesday, I'm helping the head curator, Dr. Sterling, sort through some new arrivals. He's one of those guys who thinks his PhD makes him a god, and he treats everyone else like they're, background noise. He picks up this rusted, old cavalry saber and tosses it into the replica bin. I mean, he literally tossed it. I looked at the hilt and my heart just stopped. I saw a tiny, faded etching of a W with a crossed feather. I told him, Dr. Sterling, that's not a replica. That's a genuine 1778 Continental Army officer's blade. It probably belonged to the Wilmington militia. Sterling just stopped. He looked at me with this incredibly condescending smirk and said, "Kiddo, I've been a curator for 30 years. This is a cheap theater prop from the 1940s. Now, go fetch me a latte and stop playing historian." I tried to show him the etching, but he actually snatched the sword away. He told me I was disruptive and that if I disrespected his expertise again, I was fired. Then he made me spend the rest of the day cataloging dusty old filing cabinets in the basement. I was fuming, but here's the thing. My grandfather, he's literally the guy who wrote the textbook on revolutionary weapons. I sent him a quick photo I took earlier. 2 days later, Sterling is giving a private tour to some big shot donors. I walk right into the middle of it with my grandfather and his best friend, General Miller, who happens to be on the museum's board of directors. Sterling turned pale. He tried to act all buddy-buddy, but my grandfather just walked over to the replica bin, pulled out the saber, and said, "Sterling, why is a priceless piece of American history sitting in the trash?" Sterling started stuttering, saying it was misfiled by an unqualified intern. My grandfather just laughed. A long, cold laugh. He pointed to the W etching and explained to the donors that this was the exact sword lost in the Battle of Brandywine. Then the general looked Sterling right in the eye and said, "Maybe it's time for some new expertise around here." Sterling was reassigned to the archives that afternoon. As for me, I'm no longer an intern. I'm the junior consultant for the new wing. And yeah, I still have my job. Always trust the facts, guys, even when the person in charge acts like they know it all.